Hey, welcome back to Beer Geeks Beer Reviews. Today, I've kind of broke it up just one episode, but we're going to go back because I found this really nice Dogfish Head beer that I really wanted to try. I never got to try it yet, um, but it's a collaboration brew through Dogfish Head and a Dan the Automator. Man, bam, positive contact. Now, I don't really know too much about this beer. I've seen it on their, brewed limitedly uh list, but just by from what I can see here, it says ale brewed with apple cider and spices. That's good for this time of year, man. Breaking into spring, that's a good thing, whatever. A positive combination of Fuji cider, man, Fuji apples, man, those are really, really good in my opinion. Um, Slow roasted farro. Now, the farro or farro, however you want to say it, that right there is. I mean, I've seen a picture of it, and it almost looks like wheat, to be honest with you. I've it says that you can actually use it in salads and everything else, but most of the time, um, when cooking with it, it should be soaked overnight, and then cooked or baked or whatever until crispy, whatever. And then it says a bit of cayenne and fresh cilantro. Now the cayenne should add a little bit of spice to this, and the cilantro, man, that should taste nice and fresh. Hopefully, I can pick that up out of there. Now let's go ahead and bust up into this. This here is Dogfish Head and Dan the Automator. Positive contact. ABV is about 9%. Depending on the batch, that could go up or down a little bit. But IBUs is only 26 on this, so the IBUs is very low. Um, let's actually see how this is going to turn out, man. I'm kind of anxious for this. Let me move a couple of things here. Um, get up into this. Bam. Whoa. That there's pretty good. Look at that. Man, I'm starting to smell a little something from here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use a regular pint glass for this. Nothing special. Very nice. Very, very nice, man. Let's go ahead and top her off. Tip off right there. Now, strictly, I'm gonna go up off of this just plainly. Very, very crystal clear. It is a very nicely filtered beer. Very nicely carbonated. Now, I'm almost gonna say this is a yellow beer. I'm not going to say straw. I'm not going to say any other color. Man, this is yellow. From my end of the scale. But if I'm looking directly right there, right here, see me through there. That is nice, nice clarity to this beer. Nice. I'm gonna say a good 2 fingers worth of head. It is a nice, bright, brilliant white head. A little rocky up on top, but that was from me and my pour. Um, Carbonation is very lively in that. If you can see that, get a picture of that head there for you. Look underneath of that. You can see the bubbles just streaming up there, man. That's pretty nice. Not bad. Um, if I get it out of there, man, you can still get like a very, very, very bright yellow color to it. Let's go into the aromas. Now I know this is supposed to be an ale, but for some reason, right off of the bat, I'm getting a lot of like a almost like a Belgian yeast. I'm going to toss that up to a little bit of the apples and the cilantro, but it really smells like a Belgian yeast was used. You kind of get that like dryness and that banana kind of scent to it, a little bit of bubble gum. But you can tell it's apples because you can smell the fresh fruit in this. Very light fruit. Um, I'm not sure. The head's receding now. Uh, very, very unique. Uh, just missing something here. Let's go into the taste and see what we come up with. Prost, my friends. Cheers. Yeah, it's still almost the same, man. It's almost like you get that Belgian yeast. This is very, very nice. You're definitely getting the apples. I mean, you can tell that this has apples in it. Um, it kind of leaves a little bit of a dry aftertaste. I definitely will chalk those up to the cider. Hmm. You can barely pick out that hint of cayenne. I mean, it doesn't add like a real burst of heat or anything. You just get that little slight tingle, and as it goes back across your palate. Now that's very nice. Um, you definitely can taste sort of like a light bit of earthiness. I want to chalk those up to the hops to it, but I also want to chalk that up to the cilantro, man. You get that nice little earthiness and a little bit of, I want to say this would go perfect with a Caesar salad, man. That I just pops into my head, when you're sitting there eating a nice, crisp, fresh Caesar salad. This beer would it'd be excellent with that. Just to pair with your pre-dinner or start of your dinner. To me, when I'm eating dinner, I'm a meat eater. I love to eat tons of meat, so I like a good hearty beer while I'm eating my food. But beyond that, um, yeah, I don't know why, man. I'm still a little out in the no man's land with this. It's confusing. It's different. It's unique. Um, Anybody that has had this, man, let me know a little bit more about this. I get a lot of the light fruit esters. I get a lot of what, to me seems to be like a Belgian yeast. Um, it's just, it's a little weird. Especially, when just looking at the specs for this beer and just reading through, just very little. Um, to me, you don't really get the warming on the alcohol though. This one just seems to be a straightforward, you know, cider. If I want to go correctly with that, a cider brewed with vegetables and a fruit beer brewed with vegetables. This is almost like a cider beer brewed with vegetables. That's what I want to go with. Um, but it also just seems to be it's like a nice fresh take on a Belgian style ale. Um, because of the fact that for some reason I can't let go of that like Belgian yeast taste to me. It almost tastes like you're drinking a more fruitier version of a Duvel or Duvel, however you want to pronounce that. But all in all, this is a good beer. Go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. If I'm, a little wacky with this one or if I'm not, correct with this, let me know. Give me some feedback. Um, I'm just doing this right off the rip. I've never had it before, and I'm only going with limited information that I'm finding. So therefore, please rate, subscribe, let me know what you think, and let me know more about this. If you have any more information about it, please hit me up. Let me know what's going on. This is Beer Geeks Beer Review signing out, man. Prost, cheers. Drink well, my friends, and be happy, man. Stay happy. Summer's just right around the corner, man. Peace.